You guys have had enough of my rambling about career. You want some hardcore coding, which I viewed as a thing that is already pretty saturated on the interwebs. But hey, I agree. None of the things that are available online have my unique twist on them. I was thinking about it, and I wasn't so sure there is much need for unrelated examples that don't amount to much. So this is what is going to happen. You and I are going together on a journey of game building. There will be plenty of software development there, and I'll be able to show off some of the cool techniques. This is also a cool thing to watch, as games have this inherent visual aspect to them that makes things easier to follow. This will be a project that I plan to do on my own time, and without any high hopes of releasing anything serious. In other words, I'm not committing to finishing it. But who knows where we end up. I tend to perform better if people are watching and holding me to my word. So if you want to help keep my motivation up, subscribe now, share this vid and comment your ideas and suggestions. So I want to tell you what the project is going to be, but to do so, I need you to understand where I'm coming from and why I want to build that thing the way I want to. I developed a lot of small games. Most recent fully completed and released was Headcube. You can find it on the Google Play Store. Cool little thing I did in Unity over 2 weeks. It was a fun thing to make, but my marketing skills are whack, or something else was wrong. I'm not sure what. This was one more learning experience, but without huge success. Well, unless you consider earning like £30 and getting your game cracked by Taiwanese hackers. Next big thing worth mentioning is Lizard, a MUD, Multiuser Dungeon, quite popular in small RPG community I was able to build with my online friends. At one point, it had over 400 registered players and 50 people online in peak times. If you don't know, MUDs are extended chat servers that add some game mechanics. Your character has stats and items and does stuff, but all of it is represented through text. If you want to explore the world, you move from one chat room to another. That was pretty cool concept and easy enough to develop as a solo designer. I added my unique twist on it that replaced text comments with icons for items and interactive map of the whole thing. It got to the point that I extended it with Lua integration and people were building entire mods for it. The server was used daily by the community for over 8 years, so that was pretty rad for a project that I started when I was 17. As a developer, I constantly try new things and keep on learning and exploring new ideas. Most of them go to the garbage, as they are not as cool or achieving proof of concept level was good enough. Everything else is just boring grind. I usually keep these things on my drive, never to open them again. However, one of the latest projects had some good prospects to it, and I was interested in seeing it done. Check out those early screenshots. Pretty cool, huh? It was meant to be an exploration MMO RPG that was drawing style from games like Flashback or Another World for Amiga. Lush jungle planet that was covered with steel ruins of some futuristic technology. Bits and pieces are still working and dangerous, others are filled with treasure and mystery. I'm thinking of drawing from tabletop games like Necromunda, Space Hulk and things like that. To be determined what exactly this is going to be. I recently saw a game with similar graphics to what I wanted to achieve. Annie the Last Hope. This is a top-down zombie slasher. Thing I'll be making is definitely multiplayer, as there are multiple interesting problems to solve. Concurrency, packet handling, performance issues, and lots of room for creating new problems that you didn't even know that you can have. On top of that, I want to be able to play the game myself and have tons of fun, so I'm definitely going into the procedural generation algorithms, which can be extremely gratifying when they are done properly. In terms of language and engine, I'm going with C# and Unity 3D. as I know them fairly well, they are super advanced and they have awesome support from community. Things I can't make, like animations, are just available to buy and they are ready to go. I'm still not sure what exact gameplay is going to be. I have a couple of ideas and I'm counting on you guys here to help me out and drop the comments with your suggestions. I was thinking either an exploration game like Tibia MMO or World of Warcraft, or maybe a tool for RPG teams where you can have your own story being executed with help of the Dungeon Master. A tool that allows to easily design, generate and execute your adventures. Don't know yet. Maybe I will come up with something along the way. It'll definitely have a lot of futuristic dungeons and other locations generated on the fly. Back to my project. I went ahead and unburied it, but it was broken beyond repair. I made some design mistakes there and wasn't able to recover from that without too much work. So I cannot show that thing running, but I've been doing some work on better design in another attempt, codenamed Lizard. I managed to get some client communication going over nice protobuf wrapper. I'll go over the details of that in next video, just to keep things organized nicely. Meanwhile, you can see some of the assets I have prepared for previous version being totally randomly generated server side and being sent to the Unity client, unpacked and refreshed client side. So I've been working on a couple of new assets and learned a lot since then. However, this voxel style that I've planned to execute on is still a lot of work for me. So if you have any experience with that and like to participate, hit me up. Anyways, that's all for today. I hope that you enjoyed this update and stay tuned for more. Subscribe, leave a comment, and I'm gonna see you at the next one. Cheers!